Hello and good morning. My name is Nick Davis. I'm with the International Grooving and Grinding Association. And this week we're at the Road Profiles User Group Conference in O'Fallon, Illinois. And we're just a few miles away from the brand new Illinois DOT ICART test track. We're going to be sitting down with John Senger from Illinois DOT to talk a little bit about it and give us an update on what's going on with the track.
Absolutely.
So, John, first off, thanks for taking a few minutes to join us today. And I'm going to just start right off. Of course, the state of Illinois is making a great investment in highway research. So, tell us a little bit about it and tell us what excites you most about it.
So IDOT completed the construction of the Illinois Certification and Research Track in August of 21. This is truly a multifunctional facility. We can test inertial profilers, locked wheel skid trailers, any kind of friction device on the multiple surface textures that we've got out there. We have a wide variety of roughness indices that we can certify against. We've also got texture devices that we've been utilizing out there. We did bury copper plates throughout the pavement structure in order to take a better look at ground penetrating radar and work on the certification process for that. And then we've been exploring the validation and certification of mobile retroreflectivity as well as mobile LiDAR. So we're really trying to make this a full facility to where we can test a variety of things, but especially pavement surface characteristics. Yeah, so we've started conversations with Indiana, and those are going really well. It sounds like they're going to be accepting our certification as of 24. My goal is to start talking to Missouri, Tennessee, and a lot of the surrounding states. I know there's some interest from the folks out in New England. At least the vendors that work out there, they've already reached out to me and said, hey, can we get things moving with the New England states? So Illinois has got all of our business processes in place. We've got a simple letter that basically we send to the DOT. It's a template. They'll sign it, send it back, and then that agreement's good for I think 12 months. We intend for this facility to be a regional or a national certification facility that not only offers reciprocity, but offers a place for vendors and equipment manufacturers to come and try prototypes and things like that to really get a feel for how their equipment's working.
So when a contractor shows up for, say, a ride quality certification,
right,
what should they expect to see?
So initially when you show up, the first thing that we're going to do is probably have you check in. We'll go through the safety aspect of it about testing out on the track. We'll give everybody a radio so we can be in constant communication with each other. Then the vendor or the contractor will be expected to go through and do their daily checks, their bounce test, their block test, DMI calibration, whatever their manufacturer requires for their daily operation. Then once we go through there, we'll go through and actually talk about the certification process that year, whether we're going to do 3 different surface types, whether it's only going to be one, exactly what direction we're going in and how the traffic's going to flow. And then they'll be off and on their way. So if it's just a standard profiler, not the new 0 speed or start and stop profilers is what we're calling them, they'll do 10 runs at 25 miles an hour, and then, or excuse me, 5 runs at 25 miles an hour and 5 runs at 50. We'll take that back and run it through the profiler certification module in ProVal, and we can let people know whether they've passed in about 5 minutes.
Okay, so usually when someone's doing a certification, sometimes they can get off the line a little bit and they don't get the repeatability that's desired. How many chances are you offering contractors to get their 10 good files?
So generally what we'll do is we'll allow an additional 3 to 5 runs. So depending on the equipment that you're going with, a normal inertial profiler like we've been used to for the past couple decades, that's $750. A 0 speed or an all speed start and stop profiler, we're asking for $900, only because it's going to be an additional work on our part in order to go through all the additional certification requirements for those devices.
And that's pass or fail, that's the cost?
Yes. So if you fail, generally we'll try and give you some sort of idea of what's going on, what in our opinion, what's going on with your system, and we'll make it easy for you guys to reschedule. and come back and figure out what's going on. We've got a scheduling website set up to where if there's important research or conferences or things like that that are happening at the track, those will be blocked off, so you won't be able to make an appointment those days. But essentially, as soon as it gets warm enough, we usually say about 40 degrees is when the lasers and all the DMIs and all that stuff work appropriately. As soon as it gets warm enough, and we'll be open all the way throughout the year. So they can reach out to me, or we've got a general mailbox for the track. It's dot.icart@illinois.gov. And the scheduling website is currently hosted with Setmore. It is icart.setmore.com. And that can easily schedule an appointment. That appointment comes to me, and I'm notified, and then we can go from there.
Lastly, what other services are provided by the track?
So we are currently looking at doing locked wheel skid trailer calibrations and correlation testing. We are going to be implementing all the transverse pavement profiler certification tests here in the very near future. So that will be offered once we get the ground penetrating radar certification process done. That'll be offered at the track as well. We also do offer, say, an equipment manufacturer wants to come in and just test the day, not any specific type of AASHTO test or anything like that. They can just take the track for half a day or a full day for the price that's set out on the website.
Constructing your pavements, you obviously ended up with very smooth,
Yes.
both concrete and asphalt surfaces at the track. What was kind of the comparable difference between a non-diamond ground surface and a ground surface in terms of IRI?
So we've got several sections within the continuously reinforced concrete section, which has all the diamond grooving and diamond grinding. Those pre-construction numbers were generally mid 40s, 44, 45.
So pretty smooth.
Pretty smooth, yep. We had a diamond grinding company come to the track in order to add that texture to the surface, and they were able to drop that portions of that section down to like a 26 or a 27.
Wow. So that's significant. Yeah. It's like a 50% improvement.
Absolutely.
And even on such a smooth pavement.
Yes, yes.
All right, John, really appreciate you sitting down with us.
Absolutely.
Thanks for the
Nick.
time. And, everybody, thanks for coming to the YouTube channel and checking out the ICART Ride Quality Track.
Yes, thank you, guys.